Okay, can I even jump in here like that? No, I can't. Thought I could. It's in America. Look at the Pioneer Shop on Sunday. Because I have all the stuff, so I've already go to materials, so I don't really need to worry about that this time. Yeah. Today was a curry udon day. So it's like udon with curry sauce, I guess. Staple of like Japanese udon places. One bad thing is when you do eat it though, right? I suggest not wearing like a white shirt because when you're trying to eat the noodles, it will like fling everywhere. What's wrong? There we go. That's the one bad thing about curry udon. I think I was in Hawaii when I had like it's like not. Would I even consider curry udon? It was something very similar. It's like, but it was like green curry udon or something. So it's like they kind of like added like the Thai green curry to the udon itself. But yeah, that's a staple like some of the foods in Japan, which I need to tell Waffles is gonna be going there kind of soon. So then we could, go hit up all the good places. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a Yoshinoya in Hawaii, so I think he's fine with that. Yeah, you don't want to go and try to, even though, I mean, if he's next to an airport, there's probably a 7-Eleven very close by. So he could definitely, for almost all his needs, 7-Eleven has it, got him covered. Yeah, if you need like oh yeah, I'm trying to go to a business meeting, I need like a dress shirt. They sell that at 7-Eleven for some some strange reason. Like it is really a convenience store for like convenience items are in there. And if you're in Japan, right, like and like something like where there's something in there that like they don't have, they'll probably help you out. Like, oh, I'm really looking for this. I really need it for something. Like, oh, let me try to call around and try to get you help. So that's one nice thing about being over there. Or before, like there's this was it a place where I used to get this one the Shonen Jump from? Like that was like right after like I got out of high school. Then I was like, or get out of school. I'll go over there to my local 7-Eleven to get the Shonen Jump, and the guy would be like, he's like, oh, don't worry, man, I saved you one. So it was like one of the guys that worked there. He was like, he was really nice. Then he like, then sometime we'll talk about those. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. I guess they did guess where I'm at. That one, definitely messed that one up. Yeah, Shonen Jump, I think, it wasn't that expensive. was it like $5? I just remember like was it like sometime when I'm coming back from the train, like I do dream about it every once in a while, like me going on the train, coming back and getting like, oh yeah, I forgot to get the shonen jump, so like I had to like just either walk back there or take my rickety bicycle over there to get the shonen jump. Unfortunately, the base where I lived at, that base is like demolished now, so but it was haunted as hell. So, and during August when we do the Obon Festival, little mini stream, I'll probably talk about all the haunted stories that was it. Waffles heard a little bit about it, but like before I used to be on watch in the military, I'd like just tell these stories, and then people are like, oh, I'm scared. Like, don't be telling me the scary shit, man. Yeah, this one guy like he's like, you better not say anything scary. I'm like, it's not that scary. I mean, it doesn't help that like if you're the type of person like, yeah, I don't believe in superstitious stuff, right? Like the military doesn't believe that. People who know who live close to bases where like, no, there's some like awful like some story like scary stories and stuff. They don't know how superstitious the military is. Like even in Connecticut, there's like a abandoned asylum and stuff, right? And some people went there to like, oh, you want to go? I'm like, no, I'm not trying to get haunted in America. I only did that in Japan to get haunted, you know. I only did that silly stuff in Japan. Yeah, that was it. So far, like I haven't been getting like the sleep paralysis like I usually do back when I was in Japan. It was like every day to the point when I didn't have it. I'm like, oh, that's all. But when I'm in the States, nah, don't have to worry about any of that. My sleep paralysis demon retired. Oh no, why did I press that button? Goodbye. Not this button. That's what I wanted. So close. Okay, then we'll go to gear crafting. Yeah, I now have a lot of those. This? No. Oh, it's the void one. Yeah, not the void one. Oh, slow down. Not the void one. I think I'm gonna try to make some other stuff up here at the smithy, but I don't remember if I have enough materials. We'll see. Oh, actually I do. Look at me. So that worked out at the end. Yeah, right now I'm watching like I wouldn't say a documentary, but like how indie movies, right, are like doing pretty good. Just almost like indie games and stuff, right? Why the like the AAA stuff or like the big budget movies aren't doing good, especially in the horror genre. Because like they put like there's too much. They try to show too much. I think in the like high budget movies. And I think I was telling Milk and Burrito before, where like it's better if you don't show whatever the entity is, because it's people there and whatever they imagine will make it scarier. So if you like just see like the aftermath of whatever the entity did to people, or like maybe like at a scary scene, if you like one of those like blink if you miss it kind of things, so in the background you just see his arm moving to like pick up something, right? I think that adds more mystery to what it is, right? And then I'll say to make the movie even scarier, like if I was making one, I want to do it where like at the end, maybe they see like the corpse or what they think they defeated the monster, right? The corpse of it or whatever, they'll see it and find out that's not even what the monster is. It's just like the aftermath of a curse or something, right? That mangled a person's body to look like something like weird mangled monster thing, but maybe that thing that they thought was the monster the whole time would just like a dude afflicted by whatever the monster was that wanted to help the players, the the people in the movie, right? Whoever's the main focal point of it. So like the main characters like killed that thing, but they find out no, that's just the a victim of whatever the monster, like the curse of the monster, and then just like oh, and then the movie like ends. But I'm not sure if no, doing it like after the end of the credits. I don't. If I wouldn't do that. I'll just do it like right when they defeat the monster, right there and right then, instead of doing the whole like wait till the next day and then they fall sense of relief and all that. I don't think we should. I don't think you even need to do any of that. Pretty much right when they kill the monster, they're like, wow, have a sense of relief. But find out no, that thing was trying to help them. Because then it makes you want to watch the movie again to be like, oh, all the times this thing was trying to offer help and was, maybe like try to get the main characters to like understand like, oh, this thing, this entity is, out of your league. You need to like get out of here. If it was me, I would like to do it in a like a found footage way, but I don't have the movie chops to be able to like know how to actually film that to make it like cool. Like those actual like really good film guys, they'll know how to make that. And I'll take a L and just sit in their AoEs and hopefully they kill me. There's another dude still alive? That thing was there for a pretty long time. Yeah, the reason why I was thinking the found footage way is just because it'll be probably the cheapest way to make a movie. And I think a lot of like the big budget movie companies, when they try to do found footage, they still like, honestly, I think they're just wasting too much money on the thing. So it makes it too high fidelity. So that's why it makes it like easier to see what's going on. And that's what takes away kind of like the whole, the graininess of the found footage makes it scary, because in your mind, you're like, because you can't really see what the hell's going on. It makes you feel like, oh, this is the reason why we can't see what's going on, because it's real, kind of. Because your mind does like try to fill in the gaps of certain things. Yeah, but just writing a script, I think, is also like, maybe one day I just need to stop being, was it just with all these ideas and just see if I could write a script. And probably need to watch like a bunch of horror movies with good like cinematography, even the found footage ones, where like, what are scenes that from this angle you would consider scary? Yeah, because with the iPhone, like compared to like, was it the old like kind of cassette kind of video things, right? Maybe using that would actually be better to make it a little bit more grainy. Okay, try to get this other thing to jump over here too. Oh my god, then the other one. Oh lord, it's doing some like try attack. Okay, it's the best one. We'll try to do the try Black Stars, the jet stream attack from the original Gundam. Those who know know. Yeah, the reason why, because I think this other video I was looking at was talking about how like high budget movies they try to make Exorcist, and with all that money they thought, okay, we could create the same magic as the first Exorcist did, but they just couldn't. And I think that's the reason why like people are putting a lot of stock behind the new A24 movie of the Backrooms, because I think the person who originally made the Backrooms, that those videos right that became famous, that person is the director of it. So everyone's like, oh, okay, so that person has their own vision, and hopefully A1 doesn't mess it up. Because there's like two different versions of like the Backrooms. The one where it's just like it hardly shows anything, and that's what's the horror, or the other ones were like, probably the video games you see where like there's just monsters everywhere. Kind of like I think was it. I still stand by that the best SCP movie is Cabin in the Woods. I still stand by that one because I think technically you could do like a series about SCP, but you have to like do it really good. Like you make your horror movie, right? A standalone horror movie with one of the SCP monsters, and you have to write it in a way where like, okay, no, I want to put everything into this one scary movie, right? Then at the end, you maybe the thing gets captured or whatever, be put into a little cell, and then it's like, oh, okay, it's part of a foundation, and the people who know be like, the SCP Foundation. That's how you could like kind of like jumpstart a series of movies like that. But I think corporate America, the Hollywood, will fuck it up. Even though I think writing a script for that one, I think there's a higher likelihood of maybe people like them saying yes to it because it's based off of a popular series that is known to have a lot of was it people who like it. Unlike was it like Sinners, where that was hard to like sell that because like it's not based off of anything. That's almost like however they got that to get sold. I was like, man, they did a great job to get Hollywood on board with it. Okay, I was a little worried. Like I did pick up all of them, right? Yeah, for me personally, right, the kind of movie I would like to do is if I were to do it, it would be like a kind of a found footage thing. So I think there's a lot of it that hasn't been made recently, right? And kind of add like was it the Korean horror movie kind of style where like you add some humor into like the first part of the movie where like it makes you like put your guard down. You think, oh, it's not gonna be that scary of a movie, right? And plus by making it kind of humorous in the beginning, right? Like no, just the main characters being silly. It kind of like humanizes the main character. So like when they do start getting picked off, you're like, oh shit, like the other silly dude got picked off. What the what? So you care about the characters. And for me, if I was gonna do I was like, what? Um, the best place to do is a forest, right? Because no, the forest is kind of scary, right? But it just depends on like the location, I guess. Would I actually pick somewhere that's actually fucking scary? Fuck no. Um, yeah, I'm not one of those people who are like, oh, we have to go and film in this actual scary place. I'm like, no, I want the most unscary place to film at, right? Because I think that's what make it actually scary. We're like, kind of a liminal space where like a non-scary place becoming scary is what, then you're just like, oh man, every time you go to that non-scary place, now you're thinking about it. I was thinking, what's a non-scary place? Hmm. Yeah, I'll probably like do some like, what's it? Where would If I was gonna make a movie, where would I go or put it or set the scene? No, because I think the farm, like because of other like scaring like children in the corner, all that with the stalks and stuff, is kind of scary. Jeepers Creepers and all that. So I wouldn't put it there. I wouldn't do a suburban like like kind of middle of nowhere little town. Because you expect some like, oh, okay, it's gonna be some whacked out things. Or maybe that's like the rug pull. Like we make it look like the townspeople are like all in part of it. Some of them are kind of like being weird, but you just know they're just weird dudes who just like they mean well, but it comes off as kind of weird. There's some people who are very awkward, where like they're trying to be helpful, but they're so awkward they come off as being kind of crazy. A little bit of a bait and switch. I think we could do it. Oh, not wise. Okay, there we go. Character was auto-targeting some of the other mobs. Oh yeah, I didn't check the mystery store today. See, good thing I did it. Right. Actually, this is good too. Could finally max out my skill. Then every skill will be maxed. Damn, it rained again, so it's gonna make the grass grow so much this weekend. I have to cut that thing again and suffer. Oof. I am not looking forward to that. Okay. Oh, this is what I was looking for. Look, open this too. Okay, I'll do it again. Do it again. Go up here and we just batch open. What is, oh, I actually don't know what the max level for that is. I know it's definitely above 50, but where is it? Okay. What can, oh, there's still things I can't make. I need to be weaving 55 to be able to mess with the 160 gear. Smelting though. Smelting. Man. 57. Every time I get close, it's like it's still very far away. There's so much you could do with this world too. It's very like I like the first town or the first Aster leads this area. I like this more than let's see, at the Asteria Plains and Aster leads. I like this area way more than I like this Bahamar Highlands. I don't know, this one feels like just very constricted compared to like the openness of this one. But if we go up, so we got more of a mountainous region, or maybe more of a mountainous region, or maybe even desert. We got that. The other side we got just ice. It was gonna be a while before we get over there because we have to probably like go to this island first. This might be the setup for that. We're like, okay, this open up, then next part will be over here, one will be here. Then we kind of go up because I'm pretty sure the map wasn't this big at one point, so they have a lot of ideas. Yeah, look at this. It's only this right now. Or technically that. I think we need a new hub too. Just kind of like how if we have this area, we need to have that in like over here. So then all like the high level people will be on that side. Honestly, they just need to like have write a more compelling story, I think. Exactly. Yeah, it has not been a year since this game's been out. So you know, what was the first year of any MMO or any game really? Like the first 1 or 2 years is like when it's like getting its sea legs. You know, some games like they knock out the park in like year one, but like I could tell this is probably more of a slower one. I'm just glad that like I'm doing like was a doing the game now if I could just get past the whole dream force whatever stuff, because that to me I thought just was not cool. The void stuff, no, is the inner chuny in me, whereas like I do like that edgy kind of like, oh, void attack and stuff. I thought that's cooler. That's a chicken. I think that was just a whole cooler concept. I just like this whole area. Maybe because I exploded. Oh my lord, I didn't get this. But see, that's why sometimes you just get to explore every once in a while. I'm still missing a lot of boxes over here. Oh man. Maybe one day I too could reach the level of what Milk got to. Oh lord. Milk will be proud of me right now. She'll be like, oh man, you found all these boxes? Something that you should have done a while ago? Just making sure there's no blocks up there. There's just a dude over here. Okay, I don't think there's anything. Oh, and another box. Okay, I think I did good today. Found what, 4? See? It's always good to like explore the area, even when you think you found everything. Sometimes I hate when like the chat thing on there, you're fighting a boss and then you could tell everyone's like, no, should I get the gold weapon? Then you get it. You're like, ah, don't announce it to everyone. That thing ain't gonna come down here. Trying to act like it's gonna do something. Just a stupid boar. Yeah, throughout this series, we should just try to figure out how to make the scariest of movies. The ultimate scary movie. Nah, that'll be a thing. So, ideas for the ultimate scary movie. It'll be a crowd-funded thing. Someone who knows some kind of cinematography and I have a degree in it or something, they could do all that. Then we'll just think of the story and like, you know, what kind of cool scenes to add in. Yeah, I like to think of from like, what are like the cool scenes, and then make the rest of the movie around it. We're like, okay, what do I need to do to get the characters to be in a situation where these cool scenes can happen? See, I think it was like Mare Beetle. It's like kind of a Japanese horror movie. I think that's what it was called, right? It's about like Japan, or it was like during the Vietnam War time. But was it in Japan? No, no, that was a different movie. I think this one was like it was no, what I think was Moribito. It was something else. Moribito was like a different. Yeah, that was a Japanese scary movie. This one I think was a Korean one, where like it pretty much like some of the twists in the movie they show you like the whole time in the movie. Like as you like the first part of the movie, right before you see the twist, you're like, oh man, it was right in front of us the whole time. I like when a movie does that. Or like was a kind of like the whole Book of Eli, where after you find out like the revelation at the end, you're like, and you watch the movie again. Oh man, this is extra cool. But yeah, we should add a little bit of that to the movie. Oh, and with this, we'll call it a day for today. Today we talked about some scary movies and how to make one. I think our next series will just keep on going and see how far we could go. I'll probably write a journal about it too. Oh, the other Sun Lucky thing is gone. The Shangri-La Frontier, which you guys need to actually check that out, the book. It is very good, and how it's drawn, I like the artist. The artist does a very good job. And with that, we'll call it a day for today, and we'll see you tomorrow in our next, was it a series of trying to make the ultimate scary movie, guys. So stay tuned for that. You guys have a good one. Don't forget to take your Allegra or Claritin to make sure I don't get bad allergies as me. You guys have a good one. Later.